So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. You may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another. What's up, opinions mostly? Friends, family, faithful viewers. Thanks for joining us on another wonderful Thursday night, which if Joe uploads this, it'll be Friday tomorrow. And speaking of Joe, let's introduce the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only. Hey, Aaron, I tricked you. The Hammer Quilly.
Whoa, hello. Good evening, gentlemen. Happy Thursday night. How we all feeling?
We're doing good, baby.
I'm feeling pretty good. Peace, love, and happiness, you know?
Word.
Speaking of peace, love, and happiness, let's I should have done better. Let's introduce the next guy who almost needs no introduction. The one, the only Joe, special teams follower.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Just
as you can see,
nothing.
we have loads of energy today, guys.
What? Oh
This
my
episode's gonna
God,
be
what
so
are you?
Anyways, it's week 10 in the
Okay.
NFL. Well, what? Are you
Okay, Joe.
crack?
Do you need a hug?
Oh, we're good, baby. Do I need a hug? No,
yeah.
we're good, baby. I just can't wait to get to my segment. It's gonna be juicy.
Okay. All right. I feel like we should restart this episode, but we're this far.
Nope, we're going.
Let's talk week 10 in the NFL, starting off with I guess we'll start off with the Rams. Rams, how'd you do today? How'd you do this last weekend, week 9?
Definitely important game on the schedule, division game on the road. So, I'm sure you guys understand how important those games are to have. Both teams started out slow as dog shit. And then Seattle got it going in the last minute of the second quarter. They went up 13-3 going into halftime. Rams came back and charged. They came back down the field, even though Puka wasn't with them. They came back and charged down the field. Of course, our defense can't stop the goddamn running game, so the Seahawks come back to tie it up 20-20. But it was great because our rookie Cameron Kinchins got 2 interceptions that day, our rookie, and really slowed down the Seattle Seahawks, only limited them to tying instead of taking the lead because we took possessions away from them. And then the game goes into overtime. I don't know why, but oh God. Anyway, thank God we pulled off the win. 39-yard touchdown pass to DeMarcus Robinson. It was a hell of a day, hell of a game. I got to start muting my phone because I'm watching the game on the TV and I get the Bleacher Report notification before the play before. So they got spoiled for me. I was like, oh, that's great. All right. So I learned my lesson going forward. I'm muting the notifications. We're muting the notifications, fellas.
That's fair.
It's smart. It's very smart.
I got 2 things to say about that game real quick, Joe. Okay. Geno Smith still threw for like 363 yards and like 3 touchdowns or something. He still had a showing out. How confident are you in your defensive ability to stop the pass?
Well, we have playmakers on the defensive side. They're still young. We got Byron Young. We have the guy from the University of Florida we drafted in the first round. I'm totally blanking on his name right now. He's a nice edge rusher, nice piece. Just talked about Kinchins, rookie. We drafted in the 3rd round, 99th overall. In spots, we're good, but consistency-wise, not, because I don't know if you guys recall the first game of the season, we lost to the Lions in overtime. The Lions got the ball first. Every single play they ran was a run play. And the Seattle Seahawks were getting ready to do the same thing. I'm like, great, I'm having deja vu all over again for week 1. But then they decide to throw the ball on 3rd and short. They decide to throw the ball, and then 4th down, we get the run stop. It's like it looks like we have times where we can get the stops when we need to. But you're absolutely right. Geno was lighting us up. That one receiver, I'm forgetting his name right now. It seemed to be like a string from Geno's hand to his hand. So the ball always just made it to him no matter what we were doing. I don't know. He was getting as open as Cooper Kupp would normally get open.
Yeah.
When we talk about Kupp is always open, like that was looking like Najigma, too.
Uh,
Very frustrating for
Who
sure.
is also a great fantasy addition, I just want to point out.
Yeah. I mean,
To any roster.
180 yards,
available.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, to
Woo!
your point, Gino, 363 yards, 3 tutties, but 3
Yeah.
interceptions though. And
Yeah.
as we all know, the turnovers are the game changers in the game.
That's exactly the way it is. The second thing was, why did Puka punch that guy?
Yeah. Yes.
I think he didn't know the play was blown dead, and of course, the second guy gets caught. Guys, just remember that the second guy gets caught. But I think he just thought that was on purpose because he thought, yeah, that essentially.
Dude.
Definitely not what Puka does. Let's put it that way.
Thank God, for some reason, I just had this feeling not to put Puka in. I was like, yeah, he just showed out. He balled out last week, but I'm not gonna. I don't feel like he's gonna do that great this week. And I thank God I didn't. He got like 2.3 points because he got ejected right away. But
the irony was last year we played the Seahawks game 1 on the road, and that's when Puka had his welcome to the NFL party where he had 150 yards, like 10 receptions, a touchdown, and his very first professional game.
People
now he's just punching those, man. He's punching these hoes.
NFL and UFC, you know.
Yeah.
We need to get there.
Football.
They have fights in NHL. How come we can't have the NFL? I mean, they're wearing protective gear. All right.
If you want to punch someone's helmet, if you want to punch someone's helmet with your fist, go for it. That just makes you dumb.
You're just an idiot. Yeah.
NFL blitz style, like just football. Let's go.
That'd be nice.
Body slam.
That's a throwback.
That's a great game. That game.
Mm-hmm.
You go like a pizza place and like it'd be right there, the arcade version.
Remember for my
100%.
30th birthday, we played and I kicked your ass?
No, that never happened. No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm pretty sure it's on video.
More importantly, though. More importantly, though, we're 4-4 and we're back in the run for the division.
Yeah, that's the most important part.
Yes.
That's a pretty tight division actually right now because you guys are all pretty much around that area, which is
we'll cover that later. Well, yeah, I got all the info for you. I got all the facts entirely.
Shout out. Anyways, like I was saying, getting your ass beat. The Raiders, huh? We already know they suck. You already admitted it.
Yes.
Tell us what you're looking forward to. Tell us what you're looking forward to. Tell us what just happened.
Well, what turned out to be a very depressing Sunday. What was it? Was it a day later? I don't know. A day or two later, get that notification that I've been waiting for all fucking season.
You've been saying
Luke has been fired, relieved of his duties.
Mm-hmm.
Round of applause. Thank you.
I think someone else got let go too, right?
Yes, along with our offensive line coach and our quarterback coach, and hiring Scott Turner, Norv Turner's son, and hiring Norv Turner as an offensive advisor for the Raiders. So
that's called cleaning house, baby.
Yeah, we knew that the offense play calling, I've been saying it all season. You guys know this. It's been terrible. I'm still pissed about picking off Mahomes and then on the 2-yard line, setting up in shotgun formation and running it 3 times up the middle. Oh my God. But it's all behind us. It's all behind us, boys.
Yeah, no more nights.
You don't have to relive it. It's okay.
So this tells me a few things of what it's going on. Not really much to look forward to this season. Probably pick up maybe 2 more wins I could see realistically. And it's just capping it as a shit season and hoping for next season. With these hirings though, I just want to kind of point out to Antonio Pierce's press conference this week. He said that this decision was 100% his. We don't know exactly how true that is, but if it is that true, that's telling me that Mark Davis is allowing him to bring in who he wants to bring in after firing who he wants to fire out to build around Antonio Pierce as a coaching staff. Get him. It's almost feel like Mark Davis is letting him bring in these guys so they can coach Antonio Pierce how to be a better overall head coach. It's like Mark
Yeah.
Davis, I feel like is kind of investing in Antonio Pierce,
Yeah.
you know. So I kind of see that in the
Also,
future. So
also it kind of puts like the pressure and like the
yeah,
control in his court, so that way,
yeah,
if it for some reason it doesn't go as
yeah,
planned, there's
yeah,
only one
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Because
one
I
way to blame
mean, we already have Tom Coughlin as an advisor. Our assistant coach is drawing a blank on his name, Marvin Lewis
Mm.
already. So like we have senior like coaching advisors already helping him out. So
it.
just
Yeah.
bringing in more. So
Well, how
so
much of the
that's telling
decision?
me
How much of the decision for bringing in that previous offensive coordinator was really his, or was that his decision with the influence of Devontae Adams?
for Luke Getzey,
Yeah.
that was as we talked about in a couple of weeks ago. Because we had hired Cliff Kingsbury before we had hired Luke Getzey.
Hmm.
And then he walked, and then Adams kind of pushed for us to get Getzey because we had already interviewed him, and then we brought him back
Mm.
because Adams is like, yeah, obviously working with him in Green Bay and that whole offensive scheme, he pushed to get him over as offensive coordinator, and that's just
Okay.
another reason fucking Adams pisses me off. Brings in this shit guy, then bails, on us. So fucking weasel.
Uh,
And I'll end it on that note.
I mean, it's all good stuff for you, and
Kinda.
time time's
Yeah.
gonna be huge for you guys.
Mhm.
I'm excited for the Raiders next season, and that just means that you can relax for the rest of it. This one.
Yeah. Don't really have to worry about taking time off work to watch games this year or anything like that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You go on a vacation and yeah. Um,
Terrible.
Terrible.
well, I guess we'll talk about the Packers now, even though I don't really want to.
Let's hear it.
We could just, touch on it. It's all right.
Like all I'm saying is I said it that we shouldn't start Jordan Love. I said that last week because he was hurt, and look what happened. A lot of people don't agree with me. Packers fans, like I'm a diehard Packer fan. There's a lot of diehard Packer fans like, yeah, but he's our quarterback. He's fun enough to play. We should play him. Blah 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 blah. Look, man, if he's hurt, he's not good. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
There's just no other way around it. Okay, he's through that fucking. He does this every single week. Jordan Love he falls under pressure and then tries to I don't even know what he tries to do. It's not like he tries to throw it away. He just kind of long tosses it just to the sideline, kind of, not really. Throws an interception for pick six. That happens every fucking game. So we need to coach that shit out of him. Those kind of mistakes. Okay? If we're gonna play his ass, then we need to coach his mistakes out of him. Those are huge. We only lost by 10 points in the end, which really wasn't that much of an ass kicking. Okay, we didn't look good, but the fact that we didn't look good and we held them within 10 is pretty fucking crazy. We outplayed them 411 yards to 261. So our yardage was there. Okay, we still lost the game. 10 penalties, something like that on us. Ridiculous. Fucking insane. What the fuck are we doing? We had more time of possession. No, I think they did actually, but they had more time of possession. We had 20 first downs, they had 17. Okay.
Possession was about equal, 31 to 28.
Penalties are a huge fucking problem. We need to get our shit together. We're a young team, and I guess I could always blame it on that, but
10 penalties for 67
Oh,
yards.
yeah.
the Raiders are now the youngest team in the NFL too, by the way.
Fuck
Ah.
you. Oh, just wait. You're gonna have the penalty problem
Yeah, right.
um,
I forgot. Yeah.
yeah, sucker. But overall, it wasn't a pretty game, but I haven't lost confidence in us as a team. I think Jordan Love, 100% healthy, is 100% dangerous. And once we coach his fucking bullshit, throw interceptions for touchdowns out of his thing, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We could still win this division. Detroit looks damn good, but if we're looking at stats and numbers, dude, we are the reason we lost that game, not Detroit. Detroit wasn't the reason we lost.
100% agree.
Yeah, it was us.
Or
I partially agree.
Detroit get in all your heads, and it's part of their game.
Yeah.
All right. Huh?
Very possible. rivals.
So
I mean, that makes sense.
Well,
and I'm
something else I'd
just
like to point out is where were the Packers at 1 year ago versus now, right?
Yeah, we've come a long fucking way. I mean, we look fucking good. We're killers, dude. We're killers, and it only took us like a year to get this far. I don't know. We're still 6-3. Minnesota 6-2. Detroit 7-1. That's really
yeah.
all right there.
I think you guys still look like a really well-rounded team. I mean, just the Lions are also the best team in the NFL right now. I think they're better than the Chiefs, even the Chiefs being
Well,
undefeated. I
who do
think
you
the
have then?
Lions are the best team in the NFL.
You are smoking a fucking pipe, brother.
Well, I must be smoking from that same ganja because I believe the same thing.
Yeah,
No
but I
fucking
mean,
way.
but to my what I'm trying to get at here, my guy, my dude, my brother, is you guys still have a lot of football left. You will make the playoffs and make deep playoffs. It's still exciting for you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Well, Nick, who do you have who's the best team in the NFL for you, Nick? Or are you just gonna say the Chiefs? That's a fine
No,
answer too. Okay.
no. Best team in the NFL. That's a very good question. I haven't really given it that much thought.
You Well, to Nick's point also that we have all agreed and said a couple of times that NFC North is the toughest division in football. So
You know what? The Bills are fucking really good this year, and Josh Allen has come a long way since leading the NFL.
we're gonna cover, but good input on that. All right, that's a fair answer.
Yeah, Jared Goff is a great quarterback, and I think he has the highest completion rate in the NFL right now.
He was 18 for 22 in that game.
Yeah,
this guy does not.
That's yeah.
Yeah, but 145 yards and 1 touchdown isn't fucking good. You know what I mean?
But they're still winning. They're still finding ways to win.
That's because we fucked up that game, though. We could have fucking won that game.
But you didn't.
Fuck you.
Well, Detroit rushed for 124 yards as well.
On 32 attempts. 124 yards? Are you kidding me? That's shit. Jordan Love almost doubled Jared Goff's numbers with yards in yards terminology. He actually did in interceptions. But Josh Jacobs, 95 yards, dude, rushing yards. Come on, bro.
Total
Jacobs,
or
113 yards. We outplayed them. And we just outplayed ourselves.
It's turnovers, man. Those are the killers.
Penalties.
And penalties, yeah. Penalties. 100%.
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills as the best team in the NFL right now.
Wink. Okay.
Fuck the Lions. All right. Last but not least, for the Packers thing, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. Preston Smith, he has been traded obviously to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I will miss him, but he didn't fit in our scheme that well. He just wasn't that guy. We got like a 7th round pick or something, which isn't great either, but it's okay. I remember nostalgia wise, I remember when Zadarius Smith was still a Packer, and so was Preston Smith, and they were the Smith brothers. That was a big time for me.
Speaking on that, he's going to do really good in Pittsburgh with that team.
Yeah, he should.
DJ Watt.
He should. That should be a pretty dynamic duo. Anyways, okay, guys, that's a good recap on that. Let's talk about the divisions now, which we kind of just started talking about the NFC North. So let's start with the NFC North. You guys are sucking on the glass dick, if you would, in love with the Lions. All right.
I guess the rest of the country is as well, drinking from the same Kool-Aid.
Not the rest of the country. What is this? Something here. Anyways, Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings. You guys have faith in Minnesota Vikings still to do something? I mean, they're 6-2, second in the division right now.
Yeah, I mean they look good too. We were saying, Joe was saying, that's probably the toughest division in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Chicago's the only team in that division that's won all of their home games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's a little weird, right?
Well, Chicago also hasn't played any divisional games yet.
That's true. Actually, yeah. And then we have a bye.
They're all on the
Play
back
next
end,
week.
yeah.
Next
Wow,
week.
that's kind of that's kind of tough for them.
See,
But
if the Bears did it right, they would have won all these games going into the divisional games
No,
or on the back end of the schedule. But obviously, Bears are just Bears,
that's
Mhm.
Bears
just the
be
Bears.
Bearing. To your
Yeah. So I'm looking at the Lions, the Vikings, and the Packers all to make it to the playoffs in some
Mhm.
shape or form.
100%.
And
Yeah, Vikings look good, man.
I still think call me a diehard fan, but I think the Packers are going to win the division.
Okay, all
We'll
right,
continue
all
calling
right.
you a diehard fan.
Hey,
That's
Jordan Love stays
exactly.
healthy.
Hey, you know what?
Jordan Love stays healthy. We can do it.
I
Okay. That's all
respect it. I respect it, my guy, my
Thank you,
brother,
brother.
my
Thank you, brother.
man.
Thank you, brother. All right. Let's hop. We'll keep running through the NFC. Let's do NFC East with the Commanders leading at 7-2, Eagles at 6-2, Cowboys at 3-5, and the Giants at 2-7. Who you loving? Let's ask Aaron. Aaron, who you loving in that division?
Commanders. You have to go Commanders, right?
I think so.
Yeah, them getting Lattimore too, right? This last
Yeah,
week,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
Saints. That's
Marshawn Lattimore.
huge. That's huge. That just shows that they're serious about a playoff, maybe possibly
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl run. Like Jaden Daniels, arguably the best rookie quarterback right now. Obviously, if not in the NFL right now.
Whoa.
They're just,
That's the ball
let's
take, but
yeah, we'll just let's see what they do. We'll see. I like them.
okay. Joseph?
Real quick, show of hand. Who did we have individually winning this division? Was it the Eagles? I think we all agreed on the Eagles essentially going into the season.
Yeah,
I that sounds about right.
yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's
I
either
think you got
Eagles
it.
and the Cowboys, right? We both had Washington as a developing team. The Giants are just suck ass. So, shout out to the Commanders, dude. Your friend Nick. I hope he's on cloud nine right now. I know that feeling
Elliot.
that he's experiencing. I went through that with the Sacramento Kings. Being the basement team for 20 years. Now we're finally fucking good, or 16 years. Yeah, I think I heard Rich Eisen say that the Commanders trading for Lattimore just basically opens their Super Bowl window with how good Jaden Daniels is playing. A little bit of a stretch, maybe, but I mean, with how good he is playing, I think we can all agree like they can win a playoff game. I think that's legitimate.
Mhm.
Eagles are playing decent. There's definitely some coaching questions that they're doing. Dallas Cowboys, Dak's going on IR. That team is just ass. And also, I just want to give a quick shout out to Daniel Jones because he has been making some big boy plays. I don't know if you guys saw that Giants game on Sunday, but he trucked
Danny
some
Dimes.
defenders to run that ball into the end zone. That takes some guts, man. And then he did something previous the week before, a couple of 4th-and-1 QB dives. And, in my opinion, I kind of think Daniel Jones is playing a little better than we're giving credit for to him. So I just want to give a quick shout out.
Wasn't it this last week that he threw his first touchdown at home in 270 days or something?
Okay, so I was gonna wait to bring this up to my segment, but
Okay.
you know what? This is a perfect time.
Yeah.
So a fun stat for you guys here right now. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez have been married and divorced in the same time frame that Daniel Jones threw a touchdown.
Oh, goodness.
Ah, man. Damn. That says a lot. When you put it like that, that's fucked up.
Like we got Danny Dimes throwing a touchdown at MetLife before we got Grand Theft Auto 6,
Yeah.
That's wild. When you put it,
that was just an interesting stat I saw the other day, and
I mean, I'm not surprised with either one of those, really. You know what I mean?
Danny Dimes, 20 of 26, 174 yards, 2 tutties.
Good for him.
Those numbers aren't bad.
And he's raking in all that New York
all that money.
Yeah, baby.
I just want to give a quick shout out to him. I think he's
I'm
giving credit.
0-5 at home and 0-4 in the division. So they're trash.
They're trash.
I'm gonna go with a different take though than your guys in the Washington Commanders, just because the Commanders don't have a good rush defense.
No, they don't. 100%.
That to me is tough to win a Super Bowl, because if you get ran all over, then that opens up, play action, which opens up the pass game and the run game, and then you're fucked. So
that's a lot more.
Huh?
That's why they got Lattimore.
Yeah, I know, but if you're still not, you still don't have the
I know.
rush defense to like
Yeah.
to change that. Really, he's just gonna have to
Yeah.
play harder than what he was.
Yeah, Lattimore is also a cornerback, Joe. He's
Yeah,
gonna be covering passes, not
exactly. So he's not in the rush defense as much.
Oh, I meant for the play. I meant for those play action passes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's still gonna be working his ass off. And he's gonna,
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
what I mean?
gassed.
It's not gonna get easier. Anyways, so that's my one red flag about them, which I don't know, which makes me feel like Philadelphia could still take the division, and Washington's a young, exciting team, so I'll root for him. I like Jaden Daniels. I think he's great, so I like watching him play, which is hard for me to like running quarterbacks, but he's good. He's good, and he's interesting. So
make the Commanders great again, right?
yeah, there you go. I'm just saying, look out for Philadelphia. They don't sleep on them. Don't let them, don't catch them. All right. Anyways, NFC South. Atlanta Falcons are 6-3. Tampa Bay is 4-5. Panthers are 2-7. And the Saints are 2-7. I'm going to start this one by saying the Saints are the most surprising down there at 2-7, but it's because of injuries, and we all know that. It's not really a shocking surprise. Aaron, you got a different take on this?
Hey, Dre, do you want to finish?
No, it's just like
it is not because of Derek Carr. I know that's where you're going.
Yeah. Aaron, we got to stop him right there, before he gets any further, right?
I said injuries, first of all, okay? I was going broad with it. I'm going to keep skipping. You guys can, and I'm not going to remember it anymore. Panthers 2-7, shocking. Tampa Bay 4-5. Obviously, I think we can all agree the Falcons are going to win this division because of the injuries within this division.
Yeah. I think they're about to run away with it.
They are 100%. Kirko bangs. Kirko change. He runs into your house, seals the trap. Do the swag surfing.
They are 3-0 away and 4-0 in the division, which is pretty fucking crazy. To be 3-0 to win all your away games is wild. Anyways, Joe, let's follow up with you. You agree, right? Wholeheartedly.
100%. I think right now, the way the division is stacking, Atlanta, Tampa, Carolina, New Orleans will basically sit that way. I had a lot of faith with Tampa coming in, but now they're getting injury riddled. Godwin's out for the season. Mike Evans is hit and miss. I don't even know I think he's back the week after this one with his hamstring injury. Tampa was looking good for a while, but now the Falcons are finally getting it together. Kirko is finding everyone. Kirko Bangs is finding everyone. He's connecting with his receivers. Drake London, I think, is out for this game, or for a couple games, right?
Might be. Yeah, he went out early last game. He did like one catch and a touchdown, and he's out.
And then he was out. But I think the Falcons are going to win this division for sure. And I think if I'm looking at something I think their defense is just kind of bad. This is a little sus,
iffy.
But a little iffy. Raheem Morris, he's a defensive guy. He's supposed to be able to take care of that, but they need pieces. Maybe they should have got Lattimore. I don't know, but yeah. But LA is going to win this one 100%.
Yeah. Aaron?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're going to just take it and run with it,
Does Derek Carr help the Saints pass the Panthers at all?
I'd probably. I mean, but they're still they still have injuries going on too, but he's better than their rookie quarterback, right? So I mean, he plays well, like he does. It's just, they'll be better than the Panthers, but they're not going to be much better. Okay. I'll say that.
Okay.
I am shocked at how tremendously bad they are with all the talent they have going into before they made that trade.
Kamara needs to get off that team while he can still play. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
His time running out.
Oh, dude. Cam Jordan. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
Like it.
Who would he be a good fit for? Any thoughts on that?
Who?
Alvin.
Oh, Kamara?
I'm going back to Alvin.
The Raiders. No, really. We need a running back.
You guys need everything, okay?
Yeah.
You're getting it.
Yeah, you guys.
Exactly.
I'm about to say, Dallas,
It's not so different from New
Maybe
Orleans.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Cincinnati's fine. Yeah, I could see the Raiders. That'd be cool. He'd look good in a Raider uniform.
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
we don't have a run game right
Yeah.
now.
Anyways, all right, let's keep it going. NFC West, and I'm gonna let you take this one away. Arizona Cardinals are 5-4. The Rams are 4-4. The Niners are 4-4, which we got a surprise in store. And Seattle Seahawks are 4-5. Fucking crazy close division. Middle of the road.
I was looking over this, I was pondering it, I was trying to think. This is such a close division. We have ups and downs, every team, right? Um, Cardinals leading 5-4, like you said, everybody else 4-4. Seahawks being 4-5 now. But we got CMC back in San Francisco this week.
That's right.
We'll see how much he'll actually play, though. He didn't practice too much this week. He will
Nope.
suit up. We'll see how much actual field time he gets, is what I am being told through the sources
Yeah.
of an
Source.
NFL fantasy app.
Don't reveal it, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's hard. I think the Niners are gonna wake up and probably start winning games coming up.
Yeah. I just want to say, it looks like to me that Arizona might have one of the toughest end of the season schedules because they got the Jets, which it's the Jets, but the Seahawks, then the Vikings, then the Seahawks again. That's but then it gets easier.
Oh, you know what?
Fuck.
This because so I'm looking at San Francisco's schedule. Okay, so they have to play. They just beat Dallas. They went on the bye week, right? So they play the Buccaneers, which they should win, and then they play the Seahawks, Green Bay, Buffalo, Chicago, the Rams, Miami, which they'll probably win that one, and then the Lions and Arizona. So they still have a tough schedule too left for the rest of the season.
What about the Rams schedule, Joe?
So, glad you're getting there. The Rams, we got the Dolphins on Monday Night Football, in SoFi.
That's an L.
Okay, whatever. We got the Patriots after that. We got the Eagles, which that'll be a tough one. We got the Saints, should be a win. We got the Bills, toss up. Niners, I'm thinking the Niners are going to win that one. It's a home game for the Niners. We're going to split with the Niners this season. And then we got the Jets at the Jets. I'm taking that as a toss-up, potentially. Cardinals and Seahawks. So the Rams schedule is not that much easier either. The thing is with the Rams, we're getting healthy at the same time the Niners are getting healthy. So there's that concern with the Niners, but it's huge that we stole one of the games earlier in the season and won one of our games against the Niners. Here's the thing with the Cardinals. They play with a lot of grit and like energy, but talent will always be above that. And the last time the Cardinals came out to this hot start was in 2021, where the Rams went on to win the Super Bowl. I don't know if y'all remember, the Cardinals fizzled out in the second half of the season. And I don't know, with Black Ops 6 out, I don't know how much time Kyler Murray's playing Black Ops and Call of Duty on the video game devices.
Based on what he's been doing for the last 2 weeks, he's not playing that much.
Well, maybe he's punishing himself. Maybe he didn't purchase the early access pass. Okay. So maybe that's possible. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals still winning.
Okay. I like
Seattle started good. I don't know what's going on with them lately though, but the fact that the Rams got one on them, that's huge.
Hasn't DK been out a little bit too?
He has. He was out last game. So was Lockett, I think, too. I think Tyler Lockett was out, too. So, Seattle is just that time of the year where Seattle's hitting their injury bug, while the Rams and Niners hit their injury bug in the beginning of the season. So maybe the Cardinals hit their injury bug in the end of the season. I don't know. Toss up for sure at the most, but I don't fault you for going with the Cardinals, Aaron.
Joe, you're not really sold on the Rams, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, I think the Rams can absolutely win the division. It's all about the health, though, for sure. We just got to stay healthy and keep getting healthy. It looks like we're finally there with Puka and Cooper finally coming back. We have our tight end coming back from injury as well, torn ACL. Tyler Higbee. So we're just, yeah, it's really injury. And our offensive line is slowly getting better and getting healthy too. That's huge. So we just got to piece it all together.
I hate to say this because I fucking can't stand the Niners, but I think the Niners are gonna pull it together, and especially with Christian coming back, that's fucking huge. They still have the best defense in that division.
100%. 100%.
And but I mean, them and Seattle, I think, score the most points in that division too. Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of weird.
It's going to be a close one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's all just this whole division is just riddled with injuries. So I think San Francisco fully healthy, they're gonna win the West, NFC West.
I can see that too. I'm not going to disagree. Yeah. I can see that 100%.
And I fucking hate saying that. I hate it.
Same here.
Like,
ditto.
I think they're the only team well, no, that's not true. I hate the Cowboys. I was gonna say outside of my division that I genuinely hate.
Cowboys.
But I don't like the Cowboys either. I fucking hate them. Anyways, let's move on to the AFC real quick. AFC. I'll ask Joe this one first. Joe, AFC East: Buffalo Bills at 7-2, the Jets 3-6, Dolphins 2-6, Patriots 2-7.
Jets are winning the division. No questions asked.
Who?
Oh my God!
I'm kidding, gentlemen.
You say the Jets?
I did say the Jets.
He did.
Look, Buffalo has been on a tear for sure. To your credit, Nick, was saying the best team in the NFL. Josh Allen has been true MVP and Superman for that team, facilitating and doing everything. But for me, it's just we get caught in this trap every fucking year, y'all. Where, the Bills are gonna do it, and then they collapse. You know what I mean? It's just every fucking year, man. So it's like I'm gonna pump the brakes on the Bills. I got the Bills winning the division. I'm pumping the brakes on the Bills in the playoffs, like how far they can go. I'm not gonna make any predictions. But Bills will win the playoffs. Jets will get close. They will make wild card for sure.
No.
Miami will win a couple games here and there. They're going to solidify third, and the New England Patriots are right where they're at. Drake May is looking good, though. He's definitely developing into a good quarterback for what I've been seeing so far. So good on them. Patriots knew what they were getting into this year. It's a rebuild year. They're losing every game. Top 10 pick next year.
Agree with that. Aaron, anything?
Bills. Everybody else sucks in that division. Even the Jets, Joe.
Just now. Just wait. Gotta wait. Yeah. Run the table, man.
I don't think the Jets make the wild card.
No. They absolutely do not. Joe, they're 3-6.
Yeah.
They'd be 4-6 after this weekend.
There's
gotta have some faith, brother.
One, two,
why?
Three, 4, 5. There's 6 teams in that conference that are under them. So that's half. That's at the halfway point, just in terms of wins. That's not good.
I'm not saying it's good. I definitely agree. But, Aaron Rodgers, run the table, man.
They got a tough schedule coming up, too.
Why are you so obsessed with Aaron Rodgers? I don't understand.
I almost wore my Rodgers jersey just because I needed a jersey put on. I was like, I'll fucking throw my Brett Favre one because
that's a good call.
Well, look at these games. Cardinals, winnable. Colts, winnable. The Seahawks, right now, they're spiraling out of control. Possibly winnable. Dolphins, Jaguars.
No, because the Dolphins,
I'm seeing 4 wins there.
They got Tyreek Hill to tear them up. They'll just burn them.
Sauce Gardner will lock him down.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
They'll just throw it to Waddle. They'll just throw it to Waddle.
I think he's just a closet Jets fan. He always has been. You're defending them so much.
I'm rooting more for the Jets fans because they've been in disarray forever.
Right.
And
they're assholes.
No, Giants fans are more assholes than the Jets. But root more for the Jets fans, man, the loyal, faithful ones.
All right, on to the next one.
Yeah, moving on. AFC North. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati. All right, sorry, it's been a long day. Aaron, Pittsburgh Steelers 6-2, Baltimore Ravens 6-3, Cincinnati Bengals 4-5, Cleveland Browns 2-7.
Well, take a look behind me right now. We got The Bengals winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're beating the Ravens. The Ravens, I've been kind of trying to keep an eye. Um,
Jamar Chase is too good.
Critical
yeah,
divisional game as well.
yeah, and it looks like Lamar, they were just looking at Lamar's wrist.
Oh,
So he might be hurt. So with that, the Ravens might not start they might start losing some games. The Bengals look kind of good, especially with Brown running, but I think it's still going to be the Steelers. I really do. They
eight.
still look good. They just win games, and I think they're going to take
Yep.
that division.
That's okay. So, what's crazy about that is the fucking Steelers. Who would have fucking thought they would
Yeah,
be this good? And how much do
absolutely.
we give credit to Mike Tomlin? I mean, come on,
Hmm.
it's got to be that
Have
guy.
to, 100%.
Got to be that guy. Anyways, Joe,
Yeah, I agree
anything
there.
else?
I mean, Ravens are kind of like I was talking about the Bills. It's like they're put in these primetime positions to win and succeed, but then they have these flat games like against Cleveland and a couple weeks ago for the Ravens. And Aaron, if you're talking about what's true, what's going on with Lamar, who knows what's going on with that? But uh, Nick, to your point, the Pittsburgh Steelers, you got to give them 100% credit. The 2 games they had Russ with looked really, really good. They're coming off of a bye, and they are playing. Got it right here. They're playing the Commanders. So that's gonna be a very good. Oh no, I'm sorry. They're playing the Commanders. So at Washington, that'll be a good game to watch next week for sure with the
Hmm.
Steelers. But I think I'm gonna take the Steelers to win. I mean, I think everything's clicking, and then you're talking about the trade was Darius Smith that they got from Cleveland. Oh, that's a different. They got the safety from the Rams, John Johnson. So I think I'm gonna go with the Steelers to be honest with you guys.
Okay,
Oh, Preston Smith.
Preston Smith. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew
There
what
we
you
go.
meant. You were close. Um, yeah, man, I fucking I love hate the Bengals. Okay,
It's a
it's
hard read. They're a hard read.
yeah,
Aaron,
it's
you said
always
it.
like it's like this every
Yeah.
single year. Ever since I bet that
Oh.
17 leg parlay and lost by one fucking person who missed the field goal, it was the Bengals and the Bengals kicker. And ever since then, it's just been a curse. Like, so I want to believe in the Bengals. I want to pick the Bengals. And if I had to pick different than you guys, I would pick the Bengals, but I will roll with the Steelers. Okay. Steelers,
Okay.
Bengals, Ravens, Browns.
Nick, you remember a
Okay.
couple years ago when the Packers went to Cincy to play and both field goal kickers just kept missing back and forth, back and
Yeah, good
forth?
times.
Who was?
That, I think that was literally the game
It
that I
was.
that I
Yeah.
lost the fucking money on.
Did they
Anyways,
win? Who won that game? Who won that game? Was it Cincy?
no, the Packers I think
Packers did.
won.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because I picked them to like win. I picked them within like 3.5 fucking points or something like that, or giving up 2.5 points, whatever the fucking spread was, and they just fucked me because they missed the field goal.
Aaron,
I
you
like
remember
bet
that
the Packers
game?
to win, but minus 2.5 or something like that,
No.
or
Yeah, it was like, what was it, like a week one game or something?
something like
And
that.
both kickers just kept missing the field goals in fourth quarter and overtime to win the game. And it's like all makeable field goals, like 35 yards, 42 yards, like
Fuck that
in
pick, man.
range.
It's like the Bengals plus 3.5 or something
Yeah.
because I thought we were gonna get our ass beat. Anyways, AFC South. Houston Texans 6-3, Indianapolis Colts 4-5, Tennessee Titans 2-6, Jacksonville Jaguars are 2-7, dude. This is not a great division, but I'll just start off and make it quick. Texans are 4-0 at home. They're also 3-0 in the division. They scored the most points in this division, and they have a pretty steady defense. I
Mhm.
don't think I could pick the Colts to beat them, and obviously I won't pick the other two. So I'm taking Texans. CJ Stroud's still good.
I agree with you, Nick. The rest of that division's like Colts. They have their QB problem, obviously, with Anthony Richardson. Joe Flacco still plays, pretty decent, but
He's 40.
yeah, that. So, and then Tennessee and Jaguars are just terrible this year. So, Texas in a good position to take that division.
Mhm.
Joseph.
My only question is how far could Indy go if Flacco was full-time QB
Waco
this season?
Flacco.
Yeah.
That's my only question. That's my only, Houston Texans, obviously, they're the clear pick. They got some offensive line issues, so I'm curious if that comes back to haunt them later on in the season. They can't really pass block for shit right now. And that's why I'm just saying, that's why I'm just throwing it out there with the Colts.
Mhm.
Like, how long does Flacco start? until
Yeah.
A Rich comes back. But I think by default, I think we're all
It'll
on the same page.
it'll be a
Mhm.
couple of weeks. I mean, I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah.
They're 4-5, so there's not much reason to put them in. All right. Obviously, Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC West are 8-0.
Yep.
Chargers are 5-3. Broncos are 5-4. The Raiders coming in hot at 2-7.
Coming hot, just like the fajita.
Joe, wrap this one up for us.
The Las Vegas Raiders are going to go on a monumental run. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude,
Look.
literally, they could go 9-7, and that's it.
The Denver Broncos have been outperforming what I think we all expected them to do this season, especially with Bo Nix at a rookie quarterback. They're actually 5-4, so you gotta give them some. They got their doors blown out by Baltimore. That was expected. Chargers are looking decent at 5-3. I think they're doing about as good as I thought they would be with the Harbaugh tenure. The Chiefs, it's just like I am not picking against the Chiefs in the spread until they fucking lose because there's just no point. You know what I mean? There's just no fucking point. We're going to get into it later, but the Raiders losing every game might be good for them going forward for especially next draft class, Aaron. Handed it to you.
Yeah. Yep. There's not really much to be said, Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I just want to add one thing real quick. The Chargers I think they lead the league yes, they do, in points scored against them. They lead the league in the sense that they have the least amount of points scored against them at 101 total points. Weird. Fucking weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Good job recapping our conference here, our conferences, and
Can I take a break?
The divisions.
Can I take a break?
What?
Can I take a break?
You got a Kit Kat or something in your pocket?
I might.
Break me off a piece.
Let's
of
keep
that.
rolling.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. Special teams going in hot. This next segment is called Hammering the Stats, baby. Let's go.
Hammer it down.
All right. I don't know about you boys, but I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna try to make this quick.
Yeah, that sounds good. Starving.
So we're just gonna go through some offensive positions. Top 5 in passing yards, quarterback section, obviously. Welcome, gentlemen. Here we go into hammering the stats. Sitting at number 5, currently playing tonight, is Joe Burrow, sitting at 2,244 yards and looks like 20 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. I did not know that ratio. That was his ratio right now.
He's the Burmeister, dude.
He's doing everything on that team.
That's why
crazy.
I said I want to pick him.
Yeah. Okay, so then number 4, we got Kirk Cousins. 2,328 yards and 17 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Number 3, currently playing, Lamar Jackson, sitting with 2,379 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
wow.
I mean, then these two guys are going at it right now. Hopefully,
yeah,
Lamar is okay. Don't know what the injury was. Sitting at number 2, Baker Mayfield, 2,389 yards with 23 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
Let's go, Bake. Oh, baby.
I like Baker.
And then sitting at number 1, once again, is Geno Smith, 2,560 yards. But here's the thing. He only has 11 touchdowns and 10 interceptions.
Thank you. Empty calories. Thank you. No.
The yards count for something, brother.
I know.
Okay.
All right. And then moving on to running back rushing yards right now, we have sitting at number 5, it's Chuba Hubbard, 665 yards and 5 touchdowns. Sitting at
Contract
number 4.
extension for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Just got it.
Which, I mean, you always keep one player, I guess, in a shit team. I mean, so like the Raiders have Max Crosby that they're always going to keep. So, there's one guy, the one good player on your team that always
There's always one to keep.
Yeah. We got Mason on the Niners with 685 yards and 3 touchdowns. Number three.
That's on a downtrend. No.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's about to even more down.
Yep.
Number three, Josh Jacobs sitting at
Hey-o.
762 yards and 3 touchdowns. Number two, the most probably athletic guy in the NFL.
Saquon.
Saquon Barkley with 925 yards
Oh.
and 6 touchdowns and a fucking backwards hurdle, which
I think he's going to hold that record for the season. Backward hurdles, one.
Awesome.
I would have never even thought of a backwards hurdle. Like, oh my God, that was insane.
It was so
Fucking
good.
insane.
Sitting at number one, currently playing tonight, is King Derrick Henry with 1,052 yards and 11 big touchdowns. Crazy.
He better run for a little more because he's only got 41 right now.
Best running back in the league.
They've barely been on the field, honestly. The Bengals have just been.
We're at halftime right now.
Yeah. I mean.
Time of possession, Bengals at 21 minutes, 43 seconds. Baltimore at 19 minutes, 11 seconds.
Well, okay, so they've been getting a little bit more. Yeah, but he's still the king, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so moving forward, number 5 for receiving yards. Currently playing Zay Flowers. Man, this is a good game that we're missing tonight, boys.
We do it for you guys. We do it for the viewers.
Man. Number 5, sorry. Zay Flowers, 654 yards and 3 touchdowns. And just sitting at number 4 is CeeDee Lamb with 660 yards and 4 touchdowns. Number 3, Garrett Wilson, right? New York Jets, 663 yards.
Oh, Jets.
Touchdowns.
Oh.
Shut up, Joe. Shut the fuck up.
And Chuba Hubbard's on the top 5 too, Joe. Doesn't mean anything. Number 2 is currently playing Jamar Chase, 717 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Just to add to that real quick, he's at 134 right now. It's not even the fourth quarter.
Oh,
so.
Jesus.
Does he have a touchdown yet?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Sitting at number 1 is Justin Jefferson, 783 yards and 5 touchdowns. So who do you guys think, just based off stats alone, right? Christian McCaffrey is obviously not the way to go first overall pick for fantasy. Who should have been?
Mm-hmm.
Saquon or Derrick Henry or JJ.
Going off stats, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase?
Yeah.
No, not Justin Jefferson, huh, Nick?
No. I'm going off stats. Stats, including what he's doing right now. He's putting on a fucking clinic, okay? No.
Yeah, just all right.
And Joe Burrow?
NFC North bias. All right,
Joe Burrow only throwing, 4 touchdowns, you said?
But number 1, 4 interceptions, 20 touchdowns. But first number 1 overall?
Yeah, fuck yeah, in a PPR league.
Okay.
Derrick Henry or
I wonder how many catches he has.
Well, let me look for you, my guy, my dude.
Yeah.
So he has 212 completed for 302 attempted. So and that's
still high.
70.2 completion percentage.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, Nick, I'm not taking anything away from Jamar Chase, but yeah. 100% top 5 wide receiver, no questions asked.
If I'm going running back, number 1 overall, I mean, fuck, Derrick Henry is hard to not take, but I don't know, man.
No, it's a safe pick though.
Who are you picking?
Derrick Henry, but I always go running back first round. You know,
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I always go running back.
Yeah.
You have to. I picked Bijan Robinson as my first round running back. I thought he was gonna have explosive. He's getting better as the season's going on, but I thought he's gonna be on that level of Derrick Henry and Saquon at this point.
The problem with picking a running back first overall lately, I mean, with the last couple of years, is that they don't get used as much or the same way anymore. So, you have to find a good one that's like a dual threat. Like
McCaffrey, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which if he stayed healthy, but that's why
Yeah.
I never draft him because he's never fucking healthy.
That's why I took Bijan because he's that type of running back you're talking about. He can catch him in the
Yeah, but he ain't
backfield.
doing shit. I mean, well, he
Yeah,
is doing shit, but he's not doing what everyone else is.
it's trajecting up, but yeah, 100%.
Anyways,
All right.
good shit.
Yep. And that is this week's episode of Hammering the Stats.
Good job,
There we
Hammer.
go, baby.
Aaron, how'd you get your nickname, the Hammer?
Okay. I think I've told this story before
Have you
Yeah.
told
on the show.
her?
I think I've told it on the show before, but
Oh,
just
okay.
freshman year, being on the basketball team, sucking
Hey,
ass at basketball, always being on the bench. One day, we're just I'm sitting on the bench and I just looked at the guys and said, why coach never puts me out there is because like I'm like the secret weapon of the team, like I'm the hammer, and everybody just loved it and started calling me the hammer. So that was how I got the nickname.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Good job.
Thanks.
Proud of you. Joe, I think you had something you want to talk about that you're calling the tank list. You want to push us through this real quick?
all right, boys. Yeah, we got on the little, on the text group, we were just talking about future draft picks for just for everyone in general. We came on this beautiful website called tankathon.com.
Tankathon.
It tracks every sport that's trying to tank to get the draft picks here. It's interesting. We're getting on the topic of what the Raiders should be doing going forward, and obviously losing every game would be great. I found this kind of interesting. We got 7 teams that are all 2-7, boys. That is insane. Are they all shit teams? Yes, they are. Are all of them tanking? Cleveland wasn't tanking as far as I remember. Jacksonville wasn't tanking as far as I was aware. New Orleans wasn't tanking initially.
And most of them are in the AFC, right? At 2-7. Yeah.
Every single team except New Orleans and Carolina. Yeah, and the Giants, sorry. Yeah. So it's like 3 and 4. We saw this interesting bit, leading into our next topic here, just who the Raiders should take in next draft. Tom Brady's a part owner now of the team. Aaron, who should they be taking? What we're thinking is quarterback, unless you're thinking an edge rusher should be going first round.
Okay, listen, my guy, my brother, my guy, my dude. Okay. First off, it depends if they still keep losing games or not. Because based off that list, like they would have to trade up. Because we don't know what route New Orleans is going to take. We don't know if Panthers are going to keep Young, right? So we don't know if they're going to want a quarterback. So those kind of factors that play into it too. But Sanders does look like he's going to be our guy. Been saying that all. Yeah.
You mean Shedeur?
Shedeur
from Colorado?
Yeah.
The Colorado
From Colorado. It does look like that's who we're targeting. It looks like we're the team he wants to play for based off his recent social media posts and what he's said. He's been working with Tom Brady.
What?
We all already know that.
The GOAT?
We do know that Mark Davis said that Tom Brady will be developing a quarterback for this franchise, and it's pointing all at Shedeur Sanders.
We're talking Shedeur Sanders? Dion's kid? On the team that Tom Brady owns? We're talking
all the pieces are lining up there. Joe's freaking out. He's having a moment.
Yes.
Should we start a new hashtag? Tank for Shedeur?
Tank for Shedeur.
No. Tanking is stupid and it's weak and it's cowardly. And what's the point of playing if you're not playing to win?
Yeah,
I don't care.
We're playing to win,
like how bad
in the
you
future.
Are. Okay, guys. Okay.
Right. This guy.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like from that tank list.
All right.
Well, Looking at that list. Sorry, Nick, didn't mean to intervene there.
All right, good.
Aaron, great point. What does Carolina do? I mean, I have a friend named Dave. He's a stout Carolina fan, and he's like, yeah, Bryce Young. He's 100% convinced Bryce Young is a bust, and that the Panthers need to take a quarterback in the next draft. Where does New Orleans go? What do they do? What does Cleveland do? Do they just pay Deshaun to go away, get their own quarterback, or maybe just start Jameis Winston? I don't know.
No, they're stuck. Whether they like it or not, both parties, they are stuck together. That contract is glue.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
and then the New York Jets, I'm sorry, the Giants. They keep talking about they can get out Daniel Jones' contract after this year.
Again, another contract. Like no one's gonna want to take. No one's gonna want to take that contract with him.
Yeah.
Aaron, to your point, I think the Raiders, regardless of where they finish, unless they finish in the top 3 or something, even then I think you probably should. Because I think Travis Hunter might be the consensus #1 overall pick in the draft. But the Raiders, they got to find a way to get Shedeur. I mean, I guess Tom Brady was his mentor in high school while he was he was. Are you texting right now?
Yes, but I'm listening too. Oh my God. With you. Why would you stop for that?
I just randomly noticed it.
Yeah, no, but like all this goes back. I'm just gonna cut you off. You're done. It all goes back to what I was saying earlier about like Mark Davis trying to like beef up Antonio Pierce as a coach. I think he's also getting him ready for Sanders too. So I think it's all kind of tied in, pointed at us taking to get him.
The writing's on the wall. The pieces are there.
It's there. It's there.
If anything else happens, it'd just be like crazy. It'd just be like something's wrong.
Can you imagine just listen? Shedeur Sanders, the Brett Bowers, 50-yard touchdown.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's what we're gonna see, no doubt in my mind. I'll be shocked if it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think we all will. We all would be. All right. Speaking of shocking, let's do another segment that we like to call Special Teams Corner with Joe Special Teams. Actually, his name is Joe Special Teams.
Special Teams.
Jesus Christ.
The special and special.
There we go.
Let's go, Special.
All right, gentlemen.
We should start calling that Special.
Yeah.
What's a good name? Special.
Because it's peeless.
Shout out to the peas out there.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Go
ahead,
Joe.
I don't have too much to report on this week. No crazy special teams plays have happened this weekend. Kickers were 9 for 14 on 50-plus yard field goals. It's time to narrow the goalpost. Narrow the goalpost. We should get it like right here, man. Like this 10 feet. 10 feet.
No, fuck that.
I have 2 special team heroes for the week here, boys. I'm going to share the screen here. Oh, that's Discord. Hold on. Wrong app.
It's just like porn.
Let's just put that away real quick. There's so much porn. It's just wide open on your desktop.
What is happening?
It's just like
Ted 2.
Like locker room porn. Fucking Joe.
One of the best games of last weekend was the Miami at Buffalo. Miami came out and played fucking hard, and they were tied at 27-27. As you see, 10 seconds to go, 4th down. What do? We take Tyler Bass out.
Wind is subsided. 61-yard try for the lead. It is. He's got it. He's got it.
61 yards. Oh my goodness, guys. Hell of a kick.
That was a hell of a kick. Hell of a
yes.
kick.
Absolutely beautiful. I was watching. I was like, dude, there's no way this is going in, right? Yeah, it went.
It's going in.
No, it's going in, baby. Yeah,
it's going in.
And then just our fan favorite, or maybe just my fan favorite, Chad Ryland of the Arizona Cardinals, just put on another fucking show of why
you love this guy.
I am. I've been following him. Hashtag cut Greg Zerliner on the Jets for Chad when their kicker comes back. I don't even know if their kicker comes back to kick for with how good he's doing.
Yeah, why would you?
Sunday against the Bears, hit one between 20-29, hit one 50-plus yards. It was 55-yard field goal attempt. They didn't necessarily need him because they absolutely smoked the Bears. That was just a highway robbery that the Cardinals did. But good. Like I said, good for Chad Riley. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's making the most of his opportunities. On the year, he's 10 for 11 for field goals, 9 extra points. So his longest is 57 yards. So obviously he's got a cannon of a leg. Once again, narrow the goalposts.
Oh my God.
So good on him. I don't know if the Cardinals go back to their original kicker with the way he's performing. But that was special teams quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Nick,
great job.
Your boy did miss one in the Lions-Packer game, so I don't think he's getting free brewskis and cheese curds downtown after that game.
Well,
I'm just happy that he's played like the last 3 or 4 games, and that's the first kick he's missed.
Yeah.
I'm fuck.
That's
it was
fair. 100%.
Our kickers were missing a kick every fucking game, like every game.
It was getting to the point where if you carry that kicker with you on the team into the playoffs,
yeah.
You want to finish that sentence for me? Yeah.
Which McManus has been there too.
I was gonna say he has experience. Yeah. Oh shit! What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So if he would have made that field goal too, we would have only lost the Lions by 7 points. Think about that.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, that game was a lot further than it really was.
Stick it in your pipe and fucking smoke it. Okay.
I will.
I want to add
Shout out to that pipe.
Real quick, just as it just happened, we were just talking about the Bengals blowing out the Ravens. The Ravens just fucking almost tied.
They're in there.
Shit. Justin Tucker just missed the extra point. What an idiot.
Oh my God, I have him.
He missed the extra point. It's 20-21.
Oh, shocker, right?
That's on special teams corner right here. Boom, Justin Tucker misses the extra point. That motherfucker.
Hey, he's on the trade block.
Good. Get him out of here.
Get him to the Jets.
Wow.
I honestly, I think I'm gonna fucking drop him.
84-yard touchdown pass from Lamar Jackson to Tylan Wallace. 84 yards. Anyways, fucking Justin Tucker, you son of a bitch. All right. We're about to wrap this thing up. I got 2 more things to talk about real quick. So Aaron mentioned it earlier, just so everyone knows, Christian McCaffrey is expected to have his season debut this week against the Bucs, okay? We don't know how much he's going to play because he's not necessarily up to speed 100%, all that other fucking stuff. We don't know his condition right now. But I want to give a quick shout out to my uncle Chad Wood. Chad Wood!
No. Oh my God, here you go.
My boy. So, my uncle, he's in our league with the trophy, our paid league, all of us do it and all this fun stuff. And I'm the commissioner. No, I did not cheat. This is a true story, okay? Fucking Chad had Christian McCaffrey, and I don't know, he needed a running back, so he, instead of putting him on the bench for IR, he fucking traded him for Zeke Elliott. Not traded him. He picked up Zeke Elliott and dropped Christian McCaffrey. Motherfucker. I saw it. I needed a running back, so I was like, okay, let me see. Christian McCaffrey's on there. Holy shit. Guess who fucking got him? This guy, baby!
That guy.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's fucking dope.
And it's fair, too. It's absolutely fair that he's on your team.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm so stoked. I got McCaffrey. I didn't even have to waste a first-round pick for him. Like, what the fuck?
My other 2 leagues, he was number 1 overall.
See,
yeah, I have him in 2 leagues.
Yeah. So, Aaron, tell him your fucking part of the story, because you fucking text me like, you fucking stole him from me.
I'm sitting with Lexi on her lunch at her place of work, which happens to be the Taco Bell.
Hey-o.
And I see, like, we're in the middle of a conversation. I felt kind of bad. My phone vibrates, and I see Nick, I just picked up CMC off the waiver wire, and I'm like, because I know I have him in one of those leagues on that app, and I got it mixed up, so my heart just like felt like it was gonna explode, like just sank, and I was just like, oh my God, what the fuck just happened? Like, I thought I had lost him to some stupid thing, so like I run out to my car, I call Nick real quick, like, what the fuck,
dude?
And I'm like, wait, hold on, let me think about this. And then I'm looking at the other team, and I even sent him a screenshot because I was looking at the wrong fucking team.
Aaron.
So yeah, I gave myself a panic attack through Nick's
Oh my
fucking
God.
his glory. Like he was getting CMC for free.
Dude, I was.
Would you just calm down and have another
Yeah.
drink of Prime?
Yeah, right.
If that would have actually happened,
Wow.
I would not have fucking traded him to you unless you gave me like your best player on your team.
I mean, at that point, yeah, I'd kind of have to
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'm glad it worked out for you. I'm glad it didn't go down that way.
You son of a bitch, Nick.
I'm going to
Chad-
fucking Super Bowl.
Chad
Fucking-
needs to learn what an IR bench spot is, and
No, he
what that
doesn't.
means.
I know.
No, he needs to know.
Survival of the fittest, baby.
Nah.
In fantasy football, at least.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I got him on my fucking team, dude. I'm stacked now. Like I don't get it, dude. I'm just fucking.
What did you say about your wife again, Nick?
Oh yeah. So obviously, you know,
Celine?
I saw it. My eyes popped out of my head. I was like, I'm fucking picking this motherfucker up. All I had to do was drop Dalton Schultz. Is perfect.
Mm.
I was so close to telling Celine, hey, CMC's on the bench or on the waivers. You should pick him
No.
up. And then I looked at our waiver order and I was 8 and she was 7. And I was like, oh, fuck. You can't tell her. So I lied. I didn't lie to my wife. I just didn't say anything.
You withheld fantasy information, which you know
Yeah.
what you guys knew what you were getting into when you got
Right.
married. There is
Right.
going to be no trust when it comes to fantasy football. Okay?
Amen, brother. And when
Yeah.
I win the trophy, it's still in our house. So it just says my name. Like,
Hey, if you win the
Good
trophy,
Lord.
my guy,
Yeah. That's what
my
I'm saying,
brother. Okay,
I got CMC, dude. What more do you want? Like, do I start him this week?
You know, see, that's where I'm at. Like,
Hard
I
to
don't
say.
know if I want to start him or so. One league, if I start him, I'm starting him over Aaron Jones.
Ooh.
That's
No.
fair.
So yeah, because let me just pull this up real quick because I have Chase Brown in my flex spot, and then I have Alvin Kamara as my other running back. So the only one out would be Aaron Jones.
I don't think so because Jones is playing Jacksonville. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Well,
And
the
we don't know how much McCaffrey's going to play though too.
Yeah,
Exactly. We don't know. And Tampa has a good defense,
Yeah.
too.
And here's the thing, if it is whatever and they actually play him and he scores a lot of points, I can be okay with being hesitant on week 1.
Yeah,
of him
100%.
coming back,
100%.
even if he has a blowout game, because I should still win. So I could be okay.
See,
So that's
I think I have to play him because I think if I'm not mistaken, my only other option is Devin Singletary, who's like,
Oh yeah, I would play him then.
yeah. I gotta double check.
Personal decision, 100%. But Aaron's point is 100% correct. It's like, how much are they utilizing him into the offense coming off,
I mean, they do need to win a game, and that'd be a good game to win. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. The last couple weeks of betting have been fucking rough. Like, I don't understand. How does
Stop betting.
How does Alvin Kamara not score a fucking touchdown? That's
Yeah.
that's the question. Like, what the
Against the Panthers.
fuck? Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, so I got screwed on that. It doesn't matter. This week we're gonna win every single fucking bet. Okay.
I love
And
the
this
enthusiasm. Let me hear it.
This is the little fish bet of the week. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be huge. Week
Huge.
5. It's a 5-leg parlay. All right, 5 legs. I'm taking James Cook. Okay, 40+ alternate rushing yards. Right, it's James Cook, and guess who they're playing? The Colts, who has one of the worst defenses in the league, and he's gonna score a touchdown. So 40 yards and a touchdown. Yep, I see that. Right. And then we got Malik Neighbors. He's gonna do I'm betting him for 40+ receiving yards. Okay, that's
Absolute dog.
Yep, and he's playing the Panthers.
Oh,
Taking
win.
Aaron Jones. That's what I was saying. That's a tough one. I'm taking Aaron Jones, 60+ alternate rushing and receiving yards because he's playing at Jacksonville, so he'll be getting the ball. He'll probably hit 100. Honestly, he'll probably hit 100 yards from scrimmage. From scrimmage, baby. Come on. I'm taking him for 60, so that's all we need right there. And then, last but not least, I'm taking Najee Harris, okay? Because, like we said, the Steelers are on a roll. Anytime touchdown score at Washington, who, once again, has one of the worst rushing defenses in the league. That 5-leg parlay, a $10 bet, pays out $51.96 or something like that. So that's $52 right there in your pocket, boys. $52.
All right.
I like how you circled that with the Commanders rush defense.
you know, baby, I gotta do my research, and I mean, these are fucking like. This is what I'm saying. This betting bullshit is all rigged. NFL is rigged. The script is rigged. The fucking yes, pull up the script. Everyone knows that Vegas pulls all the fucking strings. Okay, it's
Okay.
fucking any given Sunday, baby.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, there it is. Exactly.
Oh my God! Here
It
we
literally
go.
says.
Here we go.
Written by the what is it? The Palms, Las Vegas. That's like what it says on the inside.
Or Harris or whatever the
MGM, baby.
MGM,
Yeah, MGM. No, MGM does not stand for management. It stands for fucking the MGM Casino in fucking Las Vegas.
Yo, manage my casino bets to fuck me over. Thank you.
Yeah,
Fucking unreal. Anyways,
unreal.
That's the little fish bet. I like posting the big fish bet the morning of because then there's more stuff to bet on.
Hell yeah, brother.
We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit big. Okay, go for the millions.
All right.
Anyways, boys, anyone want to sign off with anything?
Be good to each other. Love each other. Okay.
I love it.
This guy.
All
Tell
right.
someone you love him.
Tell someone you love them. That comes from Tim Tap Man. But for reals, be nice, be kind. Do something good for someone else.
Hold the door open for someone.
Yes.
Don't be an idiot.
Small.
Yeah. Love one another. I love it. Okay, Aaron really is becoming a hippie. Yeah, I bet you braid your pubes, don't you? No.
Don't worry about what I'm doing down there.
Ayahuasca? What? No.
Yeah.
Yes, please. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching another installment. Like, comment, subscribe, share with somebody. Help us build our followers so we can give you guys free shit. Because we love to give you free shit because we get free shit. All right. Till next time, boys. Go Pack, go. Enjoy football. Enjoy each other.
Peace.